What's up? How are you? Hello, guys. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Um, my name is Zoe, but you could call me Z, okay? Shit. Welcome back, or like I said, welcome. If you would like to subscribe. If you would like to like and comment, baby, like and comment, baby. Share. If you want to share it, you can share it. All right. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, but it is what it is. If you follow me on IG, then you kind of like have like a gist of like what was going on with me. But if you don't, it's okay. Because we'll get into it when it's time to get into it. um, like I'm feeling myself, my fro. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, give me. Anywho, so y'all already know I'm going to be speaking, obviously, about my journey. Is because the channel is called The Soul's Journey. You know what I'm saying? So I will be getting into my journey and like pretty much like how uh especially my spiritual journey started. So this video and the next few videos, basically like all these next few videos will definitely be me getting into like what was going on in my life, sharing, stories and things like that, like I've said, and also uh getting into my spiritual awakening and what and how that started and things like that. But basically, like, we are going to be going back in time and speaking about the things that have happened in this soul's journey. Okay. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's buckle up. All right, so this is basically the down spiral, or the downward spiral, whatever the fuck. And the title of this is On the Way to Rock Bottom. On the way. On the way. We ain't hit rock bottom yet. Okay, we going back to the on the way. Okay. So in my life at this time was 2016. I was early 20s. Early 20s. And there was a lot going on in my life. So I was in Miami. I was in college. I was at New World School of the Arts. I was a dance major. Um, was a double major? I don't know, but major. And I was also taking classes at Miami-Dade College as well. I say 2016 was my sophomore year. No, my junior year, ha ha ha, right? Yes, junior year of college. Okay, so this time around in my life, like I said, this was the downward spiral, right? This time in my life, everything was up until it got a little sticky. So this time in my life, junior year was like dope. I got my car. I got my first car. I had what, 2 jobs, like, and I was going to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was BFFs with my dad. Shouts out to him. But anywho, I was BFFs with my dad. I was talking to this motherfucker like, okay, we're 5 minutes in. I can curse and do whatever the fuck I want. But anywho, so Me and him were like BFFs. I'm talking to this motherfucker like every day. Um, and I'm partying. You know, I got my shouts out to my old roommate, Ling Ling. Her name is Leanne, but I call her Ling Ling. A lot of people call her Ling Ling. But anywho, she was Jamaican and Chinese. That was my first time ever also like knowing that there was Chinese Jamaicans. Like I you know, I'm from Georgia. My ass ain't no shit. So anywho, so boom, you know, I got my bomb ass roommate. We going out all the time. You know what I'm saying? She's getting me in places. I was 20 at this time. I wasn't even 21. So yeah, I was 20. You know, getting into 21 and ups. I was having a ball, and I might get a little TMI, but I don't give a fuck. If you think it's too much information, then get the fuck. But anywho, you know, at this time, I was very toxic. I was very much in my masculine energy, toxic masculine energy, very much manipulative, very much a little narcissistic, okay? Very much like, you know, in survival mode as well, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, I had niggas lined up to get what I needed, you know what I'm saying, to get to places that I needed to go, or to get into places that I needed to go, to use them for a meal. A meal, okay? Look, I had to pay rent. I was paying, like, look, my college that I went to didn't offer like rooming and all that extra shit. Like, no, it was like I'm in the real world and I'm also going to school. So like, I don't know how I was juggling all this shit, but baby, I was doing it and I was doing it well. Okay. Um, you know, oh, yep, I'm gonna talk about it. I had a boyfriend at the time, and I cheated on him. That was my first and last time ever because karma beat the shit out of me, and I learned my lessons. You know, just like I was in Miami, I was fucking around. I was doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing shit that I wasn't supposed to do, being in places. Now I never did no like extra drugs and shit. Like the only thing I ever and will ever stick to is weed and motherfucking. You know, I was drinking a lot back then too. So your girl was holding it together. Okay. Um, and what else was going on in my life? Yeah, I was just really focused on like bills and school and like just like having fun and like not giving a fuck about like the shit that actually matters right now, which is, you know, spirituality and having a close relationship with God and you know, getting to know who I am, you know, as a person, you know, getting to know my character and, you know, all that stuff that really matters, right? But anywho, so, you know, I'm doing all this stuff and then I was partying one night with my girls at the time. We're not close anymore, but shouts out to they were like my best friends at the time, Shayla and Crystal, and it was Chelsea too, but Chelsea didn't come out that night. But it was just me and Shayla and Crystal. We went out. It was what's it called? Um, 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 I forgot what it's called, but anywho, so Veterans Day, haha. So it was around that time in November. You know, I was out partying. I didn't get home until about like maybe 2 a.m., 3 a.m. And I went home, you know, was taking selfies, you know, because I was looking good. And went to bed. And then hours later at 6 a.m., I get a call from my mom. And I looked at my phone and I immediately like like shut that shit off, because I was just like, girl, like I ain't getting no sleep. I am not about to answer this phone at 6 a.m. Like, and she called again, and so I answered it, and she's like hysterically crying, and I'm just like what's going on? You know, my roommate's asleep. Like, like let me get out the room and like go into the bathroom, and then she tells me that my father passed away, and that, because like I said, like me and him we were close, like we were BFFs, like, and it's crazy how like God like really put us so close, like in a short amount of time. Not to say that me and my dad weren't always close, but like this was the closest we have ever been. Like I'm on the phone with him, he's telling me like, you know, things that he's going through and stuff like that, and he's taking my advice, and then I'm taking his advice, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to him about things that I'm going through. You know, like I never would have thought that we would have been like that, you know? But anywho, like this nigga called me on his lunch break. But anywho, so I'm so then I like break down. I'm crying. I'm like I'm in disbelief, because I was just like, I just spoke to him yesterday, like, and I told him I was gonna call him back, and I didn't, because I was so busy with doing a whole bunch of shit, like, and you know, you're thinking that you have tomorrow, you know, and you know, that's a lesson within itself, that like you have to live every day like it is your last, because you never know when something is somebody else's last or it's yours. And which is a I'm grateful for that lesson that that his transition taught me. And so boom, I packed my shit up. My aunt calls me on the phone. She's got me a buddy pass, you know, to get home. I'm just like, I don't know how, like, but I'm just like holding myself together in the lift, you know what I'm saying? And when I get through security, you know, at the airport, hysterically crying, like texting, you know, some people and a few guys at the time, you know, letting them know like what was going on with me. Excuse me. And then like I let it out, you know, a little bit, and then when I'm on the plane, like I kind of like somehow like muster it in, and then like I said, I had a boyfriend. So when I get off the plane, like him and his family, you know, picks me up, and like then I think like in the car and my mom was in the car with them and my brother, so like, you know, I let it out and stuff like that. But this was most definitely the cause of the spiral. My world, it was like my world like just went upside down, like you know, and because it was so sudden, and because of how he transitioned was also traumatizing. Um, okay. And that I will be definitely talking about in the next video. And like I'll be talking about how it affected us and da 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 da. But yeah. So this is just the start of the motherfucking, what did I say? Rock bottom. This is just the start. Like this is just like, oh da, 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 da. So anywho. But yeah. I hope I know it's very short, but like I would love to have longer videos, but you know, like, you know, when you're starting on YouTube be like 10 to 15 minutes, and that's all you get. So like I'm kind of like summing it all up as best as I can until, you know, maybe not maybe, but until I am able to have longer videos, you know what I'm saying? Until then, this is what y'all gonna get, little scraps here and there. And summed up in the truth, the best way I can fit it as possible, so you guys can kind of see like the picture and what I'm building. But much love, appreciation. It's 15 minutes. And I thought I had a timer, but I guess I didn't press start. So peace and love, and I will see y'all later.